Hey guys, hello from Kuala Lumpur, and I've spent 6 days here, and it's been an interesting city to visit. So the first day I came here, I spent some time with my host, whose house I'm staying at. Took me out to some lunch, showed me about the place where I could get groceries, where I could eat the local food, and just told me about a few things about Malaysia and Kuala Lumpur. And the first day I spent here, I went to the Batu Caves, which is a really cool cave that my house just overlooks. And it was really cool because there's like a temple at the top of the cave. So you walk up the steps and they give you a bucket of pebbles to help carry up the steps, 272 steps. You get up to the top and you drop the buckets there, and then you've got this beautiful temple that you can just admire. And then you've got big statues as well. It's pretty incredible. And it's a very highly spiritual place for Malaysia. And then you've got the Dark Cave, which is a tour that you could take where you can explore the cave and also hear a bit of history about the first persons that walked through these caves. And it was pretty scary because it gets pitch black in that room. And that was a really cool experience. And another day in Kuala Lumpur, I spent time in the city where I was just enjoying the views of the city. I went up the tallest twin towers in the world. So it's not the tallest tower, but the tallest two towers. And we went up halfway onto the bridge between the two towers, and then we went up on the highest floor. I think it was something like the 90th floor or something. I might be wrong, but it was really, really high. I think it was 742 meters high, and it was really cool to see the whole of Kuala Lumpur in that little big tower. And the problem was you couldn't really take a good photo because every time you were taking a photo, you could just see like the bars in the way and the windows reflection. But it was a cool experience that I'll take away. I also went to the bird park, which is one of the largest walk-in bird parks. You can see all kinds of birds, peacocks, flamingos, parrots, and all these birds just walking around. But they didn't have kookaburras, so I'm pretty disappointed in my sense of patriotism about not having kookaburras. But it's a really colourful place to be, just enjoy some of the birds. And I also went to the National Mosque just to get a feel of Malaysia, because I didn't realise it was a very big Islamic country. There's Muslims everywhere, and I didn't realise that it was under the Sharia law. So it was really cool to get insight to the current state of the country in Malaysia. Being a Christian, it was a very interesting experience. So I checked out the National Mosque. We weren't allowed to go into the actual prayer room because apparently it's very exclusive for Muslims only. But we got to see the outside of it. We got to get some information for how they pray, why they pray, little books about, who is Allah. And funnily enough, I found a piece of, the truth of Jesus Christ. And, it's just interesting to challenge your thoughts about Jesus and to read different theories about Jesus Christ. So it's really cool to get some information about Islam and just see the current state. And on Friday, I got the chance to meet some of the people from Kingdom City Church, just to engage with them, pick their brains, see what they're doing in Malaysia, which again is an Islamic country, and just see the strong Christian influences. So I was able to learn from them, ask some questions, and they had guns, absolute guns. And I got a bit tired, so I just had a few days of rest. There was a lot of good local food around. There's just one local place across the road. And I'll be like, what do you have? He goes, chicken. I don't know how to explain. I'll take chicken. What drinks do you have? Coke. I don't know how to explain. I'll take Coke. So I just had some interesting meals, and I was able to visit Chinatown, just see all the little shops in there. I also saw the Central Market, which again is more shops. Just wanted to get a feel of the local place, of the local stalls. And I also checked out the Pavilion, which is a massive shopping centre in Kuala Lumpur. After doing all that, I kind of got sick of, the city. I think I spent a little too long in Kuala Lumpur. So I got the chance to go to Malacca, which is about 2 hours down from Kuala Lumpur. and it was actually the first city ever founded in Malaysia by the Chinese, I believe. And it was the first city since they came to Malaysia, and so it's very traditional, and there's so many tourists there. It's so full of life, full of character, full of culture. You just do the jonker walk down the streets. You've got little things here and there that you can do. One of the cool things about Malaysia is I did a lot of things for the first time. So I tried their national dish and their nima lesak. I tried the fish massage where the cops nibble your feet. So ticklish. I went to a national mosque with the whole outfit. I got my first character shot, first cartoon face of myself. So I did a lot of things for the first time. And also the last day, today, I went to Kingdom City Church, and it is an absolutely amazing church with great people. They're doing great things in there. They're growing at a rapid rate. They're planting churches. They've got people hungry for God, hungry for souls, and hungry for miracles. And just going in there, I felt at home. I felt so free, so warm. And it is an incredible church. So check it out if you ever get the chance. And because I got sick of Kuala Lumpur as a city, if I did my second time around, I probably would visit places like Penang, Langkawi, East Malaysia and Malacca, rather than saying Kuala Lumpur too long. Then again, you learn from it, and that's my advice for you if you're ever going to travel to Malaysia. But it's been an awesome time here. It's also challenging me. God, speaking to me. He's with me in my thoughts, and it's been challenging at times where God is speaking to my heart about things that I'm not sure about, that I'm confused about. But it's been a challenging time, and I'm releasing it as well. So, till next time in Thailand.